Okay guys, so we're up at the test centre, so we'll do part 2. So we're just going to drive down the road and take Andy back home from here. So again, just follow my direction. I'll put a bit cooler here, because it does feel a wee bit hot. Right, okay, here we are. At the end of the road, turn left. Next road on the left. So at the end of the road, turn right. Okay everyone, so everything actually went okay. Just moving off there, the few little junctions and hitting onto the road here. This is Riccarton Mains Road actually. I just nearly forgot the name of the road myself, and we're heading down towards the first roundabout, and I hope that you guys learn, especially if you've got tests in this area, is learn each roundabout down here. We've got Heriot Walk coming up, we've got the little parking ride coming up, then the Hermiston spiral roundabout just after that one. So I'm going to run it forward a little bit and we'll get to some juicy bits, yeah? Everything went okay from here up to the next point, so we'll just bash on till we reach that area now. So we're just heading up now to the, yes, this is the parking ride roundabout. Got to keep right there, you can see the white lines on the right, and we're going to follow the road ahead. Okay, so we're coming off the parking ride roundabout here, and if you watch closely, now we're turning right for Edinburgh. I'll zoom into that in just a second. Now watch Andy Bav's hand here. Now what he does is he looks in his right mirror and his hand goes to signal for Edinburgh on the right, but you'll notice he reneged. He actually didn't signal, but his hand went into the position for a signal. For some reason he didn't signal. You see my face realising that he's not actually signalled, and we're waiting on that signal. So of course all the fault is already done. He's approaching the junction and not telling people where he's going. I think he realises now and puts his signal on now. However, in this case it was too late. So remember, make sure you give your mirrors and your signal before you arrive at the junction in which you require to turn. So always remember guys, mirrors and signal before changing direction. Sometimes chat to students about habitual things and muscle memory, and you see what
Following the road ahead, okay?
Andy Bav does here. I mentioned about just going ahead and just keep following the road ahead. All of a sudden he just signals. He puts it off right away. Watch what happens here.
Yeah. So just keep following the road ahead for city centre.
So he realised his error right away, but not only that, he didn't even do a mirror before the signal, so it wouldn't have really made any difference. So a signal is not required in this instance.
In this particular situation, should be okay to put it as a neutral or just be in the gear?
Well, to be honest, if you're the first car at a roundabout, traffic lights, then the lights will probably be changing pretty quick. You're getting a lot of mirror faults again. Now, it's not mirrors changing direction, it's mirrors changing speed. Remember I told you. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to speak out loud as being an examiner, right? And I'm going to tell you what I'm looking for. So this will help people what an examiner is looking for. Follow the road ahead for city centre. Now, because we're so close, I want you to check your interior mirror now anyway, before you slow down. Yeah? Now, I'm obviously looking at the position to make sure you take the correct lane. I'm checking that you're in the correct gear. Now, it's up to you whether you want to put the handbrake or not. You know, I'm from the old school now, I always like a handbrake to be on, but it's not a big deal in the test these days, as long as your car's under control. Now I'm looking for an interior and left mirror check here. See, when you're straightened up in the new road, I'm looking to see if you check your mirror again to see what's behind you, if there's anything following you. Now, I'm aware of the crossing and the bus ahead, and I'm wanting a mirror check as you're approaching this crossing, so that you're looking in both directions just to see both sides of the crossing to see if there's anybody there pressing buttons. Yeah. Now, in the next roundabout, you're going ahead. Again, before you consider putting your foot off the gas pedal, check your mirror first, and then start slowing your car down. Now I'm looking for a nice slow approach to this in the correct gear with the clutch up, hopefully. With the clutch up, hopefully. Yes. See? Now see how it jumped like that? It's because you're not used to bringing your clutch up there. You're used to holding the clutch in for too long. Your mirrors were good there, and your signal's fine. So let's see if we can get your speed down a bit, you know? Again, I'll be checking your mirror because you've entered a new road, checking the speed, and we make progress in the road. Now I'm checking to make sure you don't get too close to the car in front, so obviously that's important to me. You're following the road for city centre, and now I'm on your eyes all the time now. Yeah, so you've checked your mirror there. Now you're going to start slowing down, so that's mirrors before changing speed. Perfect. Bring your speed down. Now not yet, your gear's too soon, so you bring your start. You can even good time to look right. Now second gear now, and clutch up, and have a look. No signals are necessary at the moment. Check your interior and left mirror now, and signal. You can get third gear here, you know. Now I'm watching the bus driver, but everything's cool. I'm hoping you don't change lanes. You know, you stay where you are. Buses and bus lanes and their bus stops usually draw forward a little bit to the end of the bus stop so that the bus driver can see you in their door mirror. So usually they're setting themselves up. Now here, when you look ahead, I'm checking your mirrors again to see if you're going to check your mirrors before you change speed. And your chances are you're going to have to change lanes here too. But don't change gear though. It's not a gear we want. You know, we're not wanting a slow car. We're just wanting you to check your mirrors and drift across to the other lane. .30 mph. Happy. Can't use the bus lane, of course, so we're looking at the traffic lights ahead again. So again, my eyes are on you, that you can have a wee look in your mirror, check both sides. I'll mirror check again because of the traffic, and hoping that you don't end up getting stuck on the junction. Check your door mirrors before moving away, because there could be cyclists passing you. Yeah. And at the Chester lights, we're turning right there. Red light, so you check your mirror before braking and you stop at the correct position. No gears are required. You just need to do handbrake here, neutral, and relax. Because at the end of the day, these lights have just turned red. You're going to sit here quite a while. So it's good to let the auto stop system working, good for environmental issues and saving fuel. Okay, so the lights have changed, and I'm hoping that you're going to draw forward to your turning point. I'm watching where your turning point is going to be, so I'm hoping that the front of your car doesn't go past the centre of the road. Go. Red light now. So at the traffic lights, I want you to turn right there, please. So I'm on your mirrors right away. I'm looking at you, interior right, and right mirror, and then a signal. 1, 2, signal is 3. Take it to your turning point. The turning point is halfway along, and you stop. Now that car's turning, so you've actually got space to go. Now there's a parked car in front of you, so I'm hoping that you're going to do your mirrors early again. Now you know the way home, yeah? So you just do it. Just do a reverse park. Okay, I think, like I say, well, forget the mop because we ended up just sort of coming out of the roll there, didn't we? But that's okay. Don't worry about that.
A couple of things I think right, that where actually the examiner is looking for me to see the mirror.
Absolutely.
So that was right, that even when I'm crossing the roundabout, going it, when I'm entering the next road, I have to see the mirror. Because
before slowing down, before coming off the gas pedal even. Yeah. You're going to do the mirror check. Mirror checks, you're basically checking your mirrors, frequently.
Okay.
And always interior mirror first, because it's the accurate mirror. Yeah. Coasting, again a little bit when you were approaching that roundabout. Remember I says to you, bring your clutch up and the car jumped? Yeah? That was because you were too fast to bring the clutch up. In other words, you shouldn't have had the gear in the first place. So I asked you to bring the clutch up knowing it was going to jump. So why would you have taken second gear so fast if you're just going to leave your clutch down anyway? So there's no point. So the point is bring your speed right down to the happy speed, and then pop your clutch in and take the gear. Because when you bring your clutch up, then it'll be more acceptable to the engine. It won't jump around. You'll end up all the jumping and stuff like that. Yeah, bring your speed right down to what you want, and then select your gear.
Okay.
Yeah, in situations like we were in there. All right, but yeah, I mean, you're getting the general idea. You know what we're requiring for the driving test itself. But you can see that you're still creating a lot of faults and stuff like that. You know, but that happens. Nobody's perfect. You know, you're doing a good drive. I would say. You know, we've still got another lesson before your test. Is
I
that right?
think tomorrow we have one.
Right, good. So hopefully that'll. It makes a big difference having a couple of lessons before it. I'll give you a book.
Tomorrow, what time we have it?
I haven't a clue. I can't
Okay.
see in my.
I'll
I would normally look at it, but it's on the phone while
Okay.
I'm videoing at the point.
Okay.
So thanks for the wee mock test today. I'll try and see if I can get that online. I don't suppose it'll be online before your test, but it depends how my editing skills are.
Okay.
It's difficult to edit. I find it difficult because, technology can give me a sore head, you know. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming along and watching. Remember, subscribe and, click the notifications and you'll be notified of the next videos that I put up. So you won't need to look. It doesn't cost any money. You don't have to pay anything or anything like that. The word subscription seems to people think they're getting into some sort of contract or something, but it's nothing at all. And you can also unsubscribe anytime you like. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.